Sandy Hook mock terror drills, crisis actors. No. This shit really happened. Me and Sophie, Dreams Within Dreams, are the only two people I know on the internet that are trying to prove that this shit did happen. Okay? We know that it's electrically based. We know that there's codes being thrown around right and left. Okay? We're catching on to that stuff. We know that there's color codes, and there's definitely number codes, as there is in this video right here. Right here, right now. 1339. Okay? So there's your 1339. What's interesting is what is in the back of this car? Isn't that interesting? What's in the back of this car? What is this thing that's so shiny when the rest of the inside is dark? Interesting stuff, isn't it? Why is this guy's arm shaped like a noodle? And why does it appear that his hand is going inside this thing, even though this should be the outside? So let's just blow this thing up a little bit and take a look at it. Oops. Hang on. So, that's very interesting, that color. That color is very interesting because it's yellow and it's purple. That's atomic, isn't it? I don't know, one could say that that box contains a doorway to hell, maybe. Considering that we have this right here, because I've come to figure out that those numbers are completely 100% tied to the underworld. And I don't mean the mafia. This is another dimension. Okay? I don't think it's a good one. And I think it's where kids have been being sent for a long time. Okay? And I think that all of this nonsense about, oh, this thing was a hoax to push the gun agenda. There's a thing called the United Nations Small Arms Treaty Act. It supersedes the Constitution. If the United Nations said get rid of the guns, you have to get rid of the guns because a treaty supersedes the Constitution. You don't have a say-so in it. It's not about that. All of this crap is diversion. Every motherfucker on the internet is trying to tell you it didn't happen, and I'm telling you that it did happen. I'm telling you that there's something so big and so evil here that presidents are afraid of it. Leaders of countries are afraid of it because they know what this place is. But everybody wants to deny it. What do you think all of this is? The codes and all of that stuff. This is something that's constructed by something that's far smarter than man. This is something that's been going on for a long time. And this is nothing new. And people want to keep denying it and denying it and denying it. It's a hoax. Use your fucking head. Use your head. If it was a hoax, where are the lawsuits? Where are the people screaming, going, I sent money? Nobody's saying any of that. Common sense would tell you it's called critical thinking. Hey, I gave you 20 bucks and you really weren't starving? Give me my money back, you motherfucker. See, that's critical thinking. Don't you... I'm astounded at the stupidity, but that's how this is happening. This thing looks like something out of Dr. fucking Who. It looks like another dimension, and if I had to take a guess, I'd have to say it's fucking another dimension in hell. I don't know. They just have an affinity for loving to take kids. If you ever read your fucking Bible, you'd know that shit. This does not look like a happy place, but they have to hide the crime scene. And so they pull this silliness, this crazy charade. We know that these fires are busting out all over the place. This is like a combination of like something scientific yet something science fiction, something scientific yet something religious. It's like hell through numbers and color codes. I'm telling you, that's what this is. It's atomic, but that's what all of this hell stuff is. It's keeping the fusion going. And I don't know, but they sure love little kids. I don't know if it's their imagination or their soul or whatever it is. That shit happened. I don't give a fuck what anybody said. There were crisis actors. That the act is that it was a crisis and that nobody fucking acted upon it. That's the crisis. Everybody just turned their head, oh no, it's okay. Well, you know what? You see that box? Yeah, you want to go in that box? Because that's where you're headed. Stupid fucks. You better wake up because there's greater forces than you at work here. And if you just think it's just you sitting behind a screen watching a video, you better wake up.